we're gonna start. I love music. Okay, let's pause this piece over here. CP, Lily, Paul, Drake Cruz, Praline, Robert Crow, Scott, Shalice, hey guys, Long Beach, Calabasas, Julie, too far, come closer over here.
I'm trying to see if she can see me waving.
Come closer over here,
waving?
please. Yeah, well, everybody, this is Julie. Can you see her waving? She needs the attention.
Back on.
It was great. Okay, great. We're also recording that, so if you missed that, we're going to have it. We're going to have it on our Julie on our third folder, and we're also live on KW Shares, so you're going to get the chance to see us as well. So you're too far. Come sit over here because we're obviously going to talk. Kim Jordan, our agent concierge at Agent Services at the Calabasas office. She's going to help me out to talk about a few of those pieces. So what are we talking about? Hold on, someone is saying something. Hi, nice music. Okay, perfect. Feel free to, you're all muted, so I cannot hear you. So there's a chat box if you want to write something, so we can add, whatever it is. If you have any questions. So once again, we're going to talk about how to prepare for the launch of the website, guys. And the reason is that it's going to be available, Kim, basically October 1st, right? That's the date that the Play Store website, existing website, is going to go down. And the reason is that we do this prep. It's because it's easier. It will be easier for you to get the final stages ready, which we are gonna once again do a live session as well. What is October 1st? What date is that? What day is that? Okay. We'll do a live session and we will
Tuesday.
Show you exactly step by step how to do the rest of the setup. But right now, if you do those basic stuff that most of you did, because when I started to do the tech sessions, 6 months ago? Yeah. Maybe 4 months ago, whatever. We already started to build those things way ahead of time, right? And this specific profile that I'm going to show you, it's not anything new to you. So if you don't have it set up yet, this is the time, because that's going to carry everything for you, not just the website, main piece, but also all the other parts that are for your marketing, right? Whatever you're going to send to your clientele. So, shall we start? Yes, great, very exciting. Thank you, Julie. So let's bring up my screen. And who's over there? Okay. Alrighty. So, and we don't need. Okay. So I'm in my command. So you're supposed to see my screen on command. Who's there in the Long Beach office sitting? I can't see because you're kind of far out. Can you just thumbs up if you can see my screen? Can you do just thumbs up if you can see my? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So we are over here on the main screen, as you can see. And the only place currently right now we're gonna go, only place, because once again you don't have access to set up the actual website yet or to see it, but once again it's gonna be one of the tabs on the site eventually. Super easy, super clean, super sophisticated. We already saw it when we were in Austin, Texas in MegaCamp. So you're gonna go on the top right menu into settings. Okay, so you're gonna go to the profile and click on settings.
Meny?
Yes.
I think it's worthwhile to mention that if you click there, there is a profile that you see right there, but that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want the marketing profile in settings.
Correct. So what Kim mentioned, and I mentioned that every time I'm in command and I'm showing you this, that you have this little, your picture, if you have a picture. So when you're gonna click on the name, on this profile first, it's going to take you to a different profile. That's your KW profile. And as I mentioned, when someone is going to look for you from different office, different states, or what have you, that's what they're going to see. And it's super important because if they want to refer your business and you have nothing, they're going to think twice. So you can feel free over here to do whatever you're going to do. It won't take you like 5 minutes, right? Because you just copy paste from whatever other places you have. Consistency of the brand. You don't have to make a new bio, just copy paste whatever you have or revise what you have. And make sure this is solid. Yeah.
The other thing about this is a lot of people don't realize that a lot of the options at the bottom of this profile page are default to show nothing unless you turn it on. So if you scroll down to the bottom, it doesn't have it?
Maybe I just didn't do it.
Okay.
Okay, but you see like social media and then phone and service areas and whatever, and of course the bio over here. So now there are more things over here. Like I don't have listings. I don't have buyers, right? So it's going to show how much you sold, buyer side, seller side, how many years with the company or whatever it is.
I think if you click edit profile,
Edit profile,
and then scroll down, see all that is default to show nothing unless you turn it on.
Correct.
So if you want your people to see what your listing sold is, you would have to click that button. And a lot of people don't realize that.
Correct. And make sure this is the most important part is you want to opt in the referral network. It's already by default it's on, if I'm mistaken, but it doesn't hurt to see because once again, you want someone to find you if and when. Now, if you have some kind of specialty, right? Home for Heroes, right? Make sure it's there. If you specialize in foreclosures, if you specialize with senior community, if you specialize in specific areas, if you specialize in new home construction, if you relocation, whatever it is, make sure it's there. Because if someone is gonna log in and look for something, make the effort, it's because they're looking for something very specific. So those keywords will help.
And where do you put those keywords?
Bio. Okay, just make it look. However, it's going to look like this. But at one point, for sure, they're going to, because of some kind of feedback, they're going to add specialities, right? But we don't have it now. All right, back to our point. A click over here is the same thing. We're in command in settings, and in settings, on the left-hand side, you have those this sub-drop menu, and you're going to go to connect settings. Connect settings. Last session, last weekend, last Friday, we talked about the DocuSign, if you remember, okay? So it's the same space, so we're gonna go over here, connect settings, and marketing profile. There is nothing new, or shouldn't there be anything new to you, because this is the same profile that we've been going through, showing the last few months over and over, to show you how you can build your Kelly Guide and your neighborhood snapshots, and when you send out emails to clients, that's what they're going to see eventually. But this piece over here, you're going to see what they added as well. That's what they're going to trickle down to the website, and it's going to show the website in, of course, different format, but it's going to be right over here. So I'm just going to go this time back step by step. So first of all, and once again, I didn't want to choose I could have just picked up like an empty profile completely and just rebuild this, but honestly, there is nothing sophisticated over here. Just basically just upload, type in whatever information. So I think that all of you are able to, more than qualified to do it by yourselves. But I'm going to go step by step. So if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm just going to jump for a second to see if you do have questions so far. So one question. Drake, how much activity does it show a year back, a few years back? Drake was asking a question about when you look at the transactions, the sold and whatever. I think it shows the last 12 months activity. That's the first profile. So I'm kind of jumping back for a second. If not mistaken, the last 12 months. Okay, the last 12 months. I don't think you can manipulate any of that. What's important is, of course, to upload all the green sheets and all the information in the system, so it's going to be there and going to record another one for your records. I don't know. Of course, the years in KW, that's whenever you join. If you happen to leave the company and come back, it's not like days on market that's staying forever. It's going to reset, right, because you have a new ID. So that's pretty much what it is. Thanks for the question, Drake. Back to my screen. Okay, first thing is picture. Okay, so your picture, make sure, like you see over here, I have to change my picture because it's not consistent. If you look at the top right, you see this picture? You see this picture? There are different pictures. Right now, about 2 months ago, I changed all of my images to just be the same picture but with white background, like a clear background. So there's no consistency. This is just self-criticism. So I need to change my picture. Make sure that your picture is the same image anywhere. Even if you have MySpace account. Nobody knows my MySpace account. Only one person laughed over here. Whatever you have, doesn't matter where, make sure you have the same picture because that's a brand. Wherever you are, you're going to walk into a place, you're going to go to open house, you're going to just randomly out there, someone's going to say, hey, I know who you are, Robbie, right? Because it's the same image, and that's your brand. That is the most important thing, right? Because when they look at you, they see you, they don't know your name yet. Then you're going to touch the name.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Also, this is pretty much the rule of thumb for all of KW, but you always try to want to upload a square picture because a lot of the pictures are displayed in a circle, and square loads best for that. Otherwise, it looks a little distorted.
Can I ask you, why did you go to a white background?
You don't have to. You can do green with red dots, whatever works for you. I just like the white because it's clean and puts you in the center of it, and that's it. And whatever you're going to attach around it, any font, is going to be very clear, right? So, but I'm not big on having trees behind you and bushes and too much green and too much clutter. Clean, as much as possible. But once again, it doesn't really matter. So I'm already being proactive, and I'm just gonna put my picture if I'll be able to find it. Here it is. Okay. So I changed it right now because it bothers me. So that's one. Number two is team logo. Put the luxury logo, put the office logo. We have those those combined logos, whatever it is, add over there. If you're missing logos, let us know. We're gonna send them to you. Information: first name, last name, a license number, team. Write your office number. If you have your own team or whatever, that's great. I would still make sure to put the office number over here because it might, or you can maybe do Keller Williams location and then dash Tim Smith, whatever it is, right? I'm not sure. Let me see if it's going to take it just as example. Yeah, you have enough space to put more fonts over here because you still want to have your locations. Because if people are taking the time to search a specific location, they want to know that you're there. If you're just going to put a vague name, they might be lost. So to be very specific, the more specific you'll be, the easier for the consumer is going to be to find you. Make sense? Designations. So over here, once again, they didn't, have the options to add by tags or sub-menus. Just add whatever. I just do put those dividers, like it's a straight line between, right? So those are my designations. You can add if you have, whatever, CC something or GRI or your whatever specialist. So definitely add those pieces. Bio, copy paste. Okay, it's a good time also to do to clean the house. So you should have, if you're really on top of it, literally on top of it, you should have about 20 profiles online, right? And if you're Calabasas agents, we enroll the top marketing ninja. If you don't know what it is, talk to Kim afterwards. We build your profiles, we polish your profiles, and we're just testing that service over here first. But your bio in LinkedIn should match Instagram, Facebook, a paid business page, Twitter, Connect, a command, everything from A to Z. Make sure there's consistency. Make sure there's consistency. So right now it's a good time. If you say 5 years in the industry and it's been already 10 years, change the information. If you add a designation, add it. If you had more experiences, if you want to tweak some things, that's a great time to do it, right? Questions? Lily, do we insert KW Long Beach Coastal or KW Coastal Properties? KW Coastal Properties. KW Coastal Properties if you Calabasas, KW Calabasas, or you write the whole name, Keller Williams, Coastal Properties or Keller Williams Calabasas. Good question. So back to our screen over here. Cell phone number, office number. You can write the office number or just put your cell phone number once again. Fax. Some people still use faxes. You can put the number. Ask the front desk what the fax number is. Email. Website. You can put your own website, or you should put your own website. I just put the office website. And DBA logo. I'm just using the office. If you have maybe your team, like a team logo, that's the place to put your team logo. So that's kind of cool and like added feature that they added, because we didn't have it in Play Store. In Play Store, just like one logo with the company and what have you. So you can add a different logo over here. Or once again, just the office. Market center name. So Calabasas or Coastal Properties, and then the address. Market center city, so I'm not sure why this one you see. This one, there's a glitch over here, so I'm going to add Calabasas, California, and then zip code. And brokerage, this is the brokerage license number, not yours. Okay, there's one different for Coastal, of course, and one different for Calabasas. If you don't know what it is, ask the front desk, we'll give it to you. Legal footer. So this is the disclaimer. And I would recommend, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy paste this one. I'm going to put it on the message for a second. So if you're viewing us, I just dropped this one on the text box. So you have it, you can copy paste it. And you can just take a picture of me right now.
You want me to take a picture?
Okay.
Trying to get the verbiage, not you.
Okay, I'll do access to the settings again. Oh,
I've got it.
I don't know, 1 second, I'm going to show you. But here, you can just, here, you can take a picture of this one if you want, or just send me a text. Hey, Meny, what's the legal footer? Alan, you asked me, or everyone was asking me, when in command, in the top right, click on the name, next to the name, and then settings. And then you're going to get this screen, and on the left you have connect settings. Click on it, you're going to have marketing profile. Scroll down. All right, continue. Social. Sometimes they're giving you the option, or the instructions how to insert it, but over here just put the entire link, so copy paste. So the best way to do it, not to type it in, but open your Facebook and then copy paste the link. I did.
The guy that was here said you have to make sure you do the HTTPS // or it won't work. Like it has to be in there. You have to type it in there.
Once again, if you're gonna copy paste, don't type it in. That's 80s. Okay.
Copy and paste.
Copy paste. If you're gonna copy paste, it's gonna copy paste the whole thing. That's what I did. Okay. So make sure you just copy paste. Simple as that. You won't have mistakes. If for some reason you're missing the HTTPS, then type it in, okay? And then anyway, you can test it afterwards. I'll show you where to test it. So Facebook, I would recommend to put your Facebook business page. If you don't have one, build one. If you don't have the time because you're very busy, put your personal one. That's fine if you're using that mostly for business. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. If you don't use Twitter, most people don't use, and you have additional profile, let's say house.com, let's say Yelp, put it where Twitter is. It doesn't matter. Someone's going to click on that and going to go anywhere. It's extra exposure. The logo is going to show Twitter, but who cares? It's a free ride, right? Don't leave anything empty. That's my point. Okay, the next those next pieces, we're going to help you out. So don't stress out about it. Okay, it's okay not to have it right now. If you do know how to do it, do it. The first one is the Pixel ID on Facebook Pixel Ads. A bit tricky how to get it, okay? Because you have to navigate through all kind of spots. But once again, we can help you to do it when relevant. And you only need if you're actually using Facebook to do like ads and you want to capture statistics. But once again, we're going to get there. Google Analytics ID, very, very simple. Basically, if you want to just give it a shot, try it yourself. you need to click over here. Let's see actually what it does. Okay, no, it just, it tells you like set up your analytics tag and then, create a property Google Analytics or find your ID or whatever. You're going to click on that. And it's going to ask you to sign in. So basically the signing, you have to sign into your Gmail account. So if you have a personal Gmail, there you have it. If you don't use Google or Gmail, your KW email is Gmail based. Okay, I think it's the most powerful tool today. I have all Mac, Apple products, but I still use Gmail as my main business hub for the drive and for the calendar, for everything. They're just a bit more sophisticated and easy to work with, to my opinion. So here, just we want to explain to you how it works, and it's good once again because. Only because it creates a link to track what you do eventually. So I do recommend to build those things. If you have no idea, too much stressful, we're going to help you out once relevant. The last one, your branded KW app link. So I'm going to show you right now where to get it. If you like, show them.
Get the website.
The KW app.
You can.
I'm going to show you. You might get a headache.
Mine's already in.
I was going to say, the class that, what's his name did, was it John Morris?
Yes.
He went through it, and it was pretty easy the way he did it.
Sure.
So I was watching it from my computer.
It is easy.
So it's there on that
Sure.
class that you sent out.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I don't need to show that. But the only reason is like, if you really want to do it, that's fine. One good thing about the app, I think, they're about to launch the website in a couple of weeks. And then they're going to add, they're also heavily working on the opportunities, which is the new command, that loop or what have you. And they're also working to convert, or actually to rebuild all the drip campaigns, dozens and dozens of them, from like you had in EH into command. That's going to be incredible. They are working on the new consumer interface, right, which is also going to be a huge game changer. That's also through Kelly or command. So the app, it's at the back burner, but that's also going to trickle down probably earlier next year, the new version of the app, right? So that's going to be also something beautiful. I think in the same level of Redfin or those guys that they have an amazing interface. So I think definitely going to go there. It's going to be more sophisticated, because it's going to interact with your clientele and the whole thing. So it's definitely a great thing. So just once again, optional, you can put it out there.
Think about the link.
Yes.
It is worthwhile to know what your download link is, because I know some agents like to include it in email to clients or in their drip campaigns or even in their email signature. It takes you right to the page that you can download the app. So it is worthwhile to know what that link is.
So they told us to go to the KW app. KW
Yeah, that is another
Red.
way you can download.
And then you just go to share or apply to, and it'll send you your personal link
You can
automatically.
share it. if you
Correct.
already
That's
have the web.
if you already have it. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to get it, so once again, if you're confused about what I just said, just shoot me a text, email. We're gonna help you out. Okay. And you can always once again go to the admins in your office, and they're gonna help you out. Once you finish the whole thing, you're gonna press save, and that's it for now. Okay, that's it for now. That's pretty much what you see. All the chains are over here. Okay, just need to add over here suite.
You want to show them how they can.
Yes, one
yeah.
second. Okay, and I'm pretty much done now. Another thing you definitely want to look into, because once you finish that one, once again in 2 weeks, hopefully maybe sooner, we'll see if we can open that to us or to you to set up. We're gonna show hey, what else do you need to set up in your website, right? Because we have more things. And once again, we're gonna have a live session, and we're gonna help you out to set up those things that we help to set up the existing ones. But until then, make sure that your Kelly Guide profile, the marketing profile is also, like just go through it. So, click on that button over here, get started. It's going to take you to it's just right now going to show you how it looks like. Okay, not the website. Right now, I'm done with the website because that's what we have right now. But it's going to show you like when you're going to send emails, any kind of information and stats and neighborhood reports, how it's going to look like. As you can see, designation, office information, website, the logos over here, you see, the bio, personal information, disclaimer is right over here. And over here, that's where you can test the links. So if I'm going to click on LinkedIn.
Send it to me.
Okay, so it's go over here. All right, and then I thought it's going to open a different tab. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. You can just do a right click and then open a new tab. And it's going to open a new tab, and you can see where it's going to take you. Okay, and if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work well, you know that you have a broken link. And of course, the address at the bottom over here. This is the secondary, as you see over here, the secondary logo. I could change it to show that it will change. That's where you're going to put maybe your team name, or put over here, DBA. Put the DBA as the office, and at the top, put your team logo if you have one. Just play with this, so you know what works best for you. Follow me? Because the red KW, that's a default. I don't think we can change that, right? So over here it's going to be KW, and then the Neiman team, right? And then the bottom is going to show like this one, for example. Or it's going to show KW and then luxury. And we can send you, by the way, the animated luxury logo. So you can also have like animated logo over here if you want. I think it's kind of cool. Actually, I should have tried to do that. But if you need to fix something, you don't have to go back. You can do things from here. See, you can just click on social media, your footer, and then change whatever you need to change. Once you finish this one, just click next, and it's going to give you more options of what kind of email you want people to reply to, so you can change that. Let's say if you want the leads to go to a different email, or if you just want to show one email but you want the incoming email to go to a different place, whatever works for you. You can also configure the SMS because KW, we have a Twilio account. It does cost money. So if you do connect something, make sure, I think you're getting like free credit at the beginning, maybe.
You get one transfer free.
One transfer free? Okay. I would recommend to use it for now because it's, just wait for it. Like we don't really know the full capacity and the use of that, but just for you to know that it's there. Continue. And here, that's where you can already assign smart plans. Smart plans to your clientele. Those things are already default. There's nothing over here that is the drip campaign, as we know, the drip campaign. The 8x8 and other than nurtures, those are only reminders to you, like tasks for you what to do. So hey, call this person, email this person. If you're not sure what it is, you can click over here and view steps, and you see exactly what it is. It's going to send you, not to the person. At the top, the monthly neighborhood nurture, biweekly nurture, those will send the report based on the map that you set up at the beginning per person to them via email. Let's see if you have any questions.
Wait, go back.
Charlize, 1 second. I missed the uploading of the logo. When I try to upload it, it uploads distorted. So Charlize, if it's distorted, make sure that you can see, it tells you the dimensions of the logo. Okay, it shows a dimension. So if you have issues with logos, maybe using the wrong logo, or once again, go to over there, go to Ron in Long Beach, or you can go over here to Kim in Calabasas. She's going to check out for you if the logo need to be modified for the upload because of the size. Okay? Yes.
You have to resize it.
Understood, but some logos we already have modified. Okay, so if you have a logo from wherever you picked up the logo and it's going to give you a hard time, like mine was not distorted. So it depends what you're picking up. Okay, so then, let's say you picked up someone or you did not, you press next, and then it's going to give you a summary of the plans over here, continue, and you're done, basically. That's how you're pretty much making sure everything is smooth and set up. That's it for now for the how to prepare for the launch of the website. More to come. And once again, I've seen the website, how it looks like. It's magnificent, truly is. I think it's cleaner look more sophisticated than what Play Store had. And I know with KW, there's unlimited possibilities because Play Store, what they did, if you remember, if you use those to that capacity, it's if you want to do like more things, more features, they ask you, oh, pay that much, you're going to go to that plan, or pay that much, you can have more possibilities. But then it's becoming too techy, too complicated. With us, they're going to keep building and modifying that, wherever you are, doesn't matter what, new or top producer, you can have all those features and abilities. And, we big on those things. That's what we do in those sessions on a regular basis. So we're going to keep educating you how to do it. One thing before I'm going to jump to Kim, Shalice, she said, I resized it to 360 by 360. It's still distorted. Yes, because it's like you're taking this page, okay, and you're trying to squeeze it. It's not going to work, okay? We need to provide you with modified logos. We need to rebuild them. So if you have an issue, shoot me an email and also attach what you have, so I know what kind of logo you want. We're gonna rebuild them for you. We're gonna send you whatever you have. A question: how to access the new website? Again, you cannot. It's not available yet. This is just only a prep. Perfect. Kim, you're up next. We're gonna send it out as well. What I'm gonna show you right now, we have basically the prep guide for sites. I believe you all got an email directly from KW, and one of them was an attachment, a PDF that says how to, and I'm going to have Kim go over that to explain to you what it is. We pretty much went over some of the pieces right now. Not all of it is available because, once again, the site is not available yet, but be proactive. It's going to help you out, and then the cool thing about this exercise, it can help you with other pieces, not just the website, but also online profiles and everything. It's like the ABC, step by step, what you need to pay attention to. And let me see. Okay, it's kind of far away. Long Beach, thumbs up if you see the PDF. Perfect. Okay, great. Let me just do this so you can see better. Okay. Kim.
Okay. Well.
No. Come here.
Oh.
Yeah. They can hear you.
Okay, so we won't spend a lot of time on this PDF. Basically, this is a worksheet to help you prepare for when you get to the market profile, and you'll have all your information gathered and ready to start loading it. The first thing they want you to consider is what your subdomain is going to be. So from what we've heard, whatever your domain name is right now with KW, that will transfer over. But you will have the opportunity to change it if you want. So, for example, if currently your domain name is janesmith.kw.com, and you'd like to change it to janesellshomes.kw.com, you will have an opportunity to do that on October 1st. So here's just, kind of like a cheat sheet for yourself. Pick out 3 subdomain names that you might want, because there might be other Janes out there that want Jane Sells Homes. So you've got to think of a couple. This marketing profile is everything that Meny just went over. It's just things to have ready to load if you haven't already. You'll be able to select a color and a theme. Right now, there's only a couple to choose from. You'll put in a slug, that's the ending part of the URL. Here's keywords you can use for SEO. These are all things you want to think about ahead of time. You'll just, what?
What's SEO?
Your search engine optimization, keywords that like tags that the internet's picking up, find you better on Google on a search. And then details about your company, because there's going to be a company page too. The look, from what we understand, the look of the website is going to be different than what we have now with Playster. It'll be more limited, but remember, this is just version 1. There'll be, other versions to come. So right now, these are just the pages that you'll have on October 1st. The company page is 1. And a contact me page. You want all that information in there.
Is there a time window when this has to be done?
No, but you don't want your website to launch October 1st and there not be some of these key things in there. So that's just, like I said, this is just a worksheet for yourself to get ready so that you have an idea of what you want to put in the fields on October 1st, what photos are required, what logos you'll want to use. Okay, so now the question comes that some of you may have some things already loaded on your Playster site, and maybe brand new agents don't, but a seasoned agent might have testimonials or photos or, like your bio just as it is. Well, that content can be downloaded and saved so that you can access it later and then reload it here. So for that, I've included another instruction sheet called Download Your Custom Content. And these are instructions given to us by Playster. So I'm just going to go to that PDF. Meny, how do I get to my?
What is you do?
Oh, never mind. I see.
But you have to share it separately. Just go to stop sharing. Okay, and then go to share again.
Here?
Uh-huh. And click on, click just to make sure, click on it. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay.
Long Beach, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what you're going to do is actually get to the back end of your website, and you will hover over technology. This PDF will tell you exactly, but you'll want to go to your back end, hover over technology, and actually this isn't very helpful. Can I get to my KW? Meny?
What are you trying to show?
Well, I want to show how they can access the back end and download everything on their site. So can you log into MyKW?
Yes. Let me just log into MyKW.
We're going to have our own technology seminar.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so most of you know how to access the back end of your Playster, but you'd hover over technology, go to KW websites. You'll click go to my website. And now this is the dashboard for Playster. You'll come up here to the 9 dots. Click Sites. And you'll see here that they've added this feature, Download. So I'm not going to do it right now, but once you download this, all the contents, all the images, all the logos, all the posts, the pages, everything that you currently have on the Playster site will be downloaded in a zip file. So from that, you can access, for example, I gave the example of a testimonial. If that's the only place that you had the testimonial with the cute little couple who bought their new home, then you still have access to it. And you can, from there, download it to your computer and upload it to KW Command. So I just wanted to show you how to get to that. And I think in the instruction sheet I gave you, it talks about how you can do that too. That's it, Meny.
Okay, so thank you, Karen. That was amazing. Last thing I want to share with you is what happened? Over here. Okay. Let me see if any questions. Can I get them? Dre, can we get a copy of this prep sheet? Yes, we're going to send it to you to the front desk. Lily, can you give us example of what a slug is?
The slug is the end. For example, if you have if you have janesmith.kw.com, and then the last part might be blog. That indicates that on the website, you're on the blog page. So that's what a slug is. It's that last directional word.
Perfect. Okay. The last thing is, I want to show you in probably, if you look at us over there, it's probably kind of hard to see that far away, and I'm not sure, is that upside down, or is that, can you see from there? Yeah? Okay, no, maybe, back, like this. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna just tell you what it is, okay? I mean, it can't be perfect because it's too far away, but anyways, it's all I'm gonna tell you. So it just says KW command contacts. I'm gonna give you a small exercise that you should start doing yesterday. So if you didn't start yesterday, you can, still catch up. 10 a day. 10 a day. Now, if you're not in escrow right now, if you're not in escrow currently, and if you're not working with any pre-approved buyer, or if you don't have a signed listing agreement and you're prepping yourself for the listing, you have no excuses why not to do this every day, okay, or at least even 20 a day, right? So I just call it's 10 a day to begin with. What is that? Enter 10 contacts a day to command. From your boxes in the garage with open house signing sheets from years back or months back or whatever, from your AOL, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever contacts, Gmail contacts, from your different CRM, from your phone, whatever it is, 10 a day, put them inside command. Now, when you put them inside command, it's not just enough to put John Smith. Get the cell phone number, put it in. Get the email address, put it in. Email is more important than cell phone number because that's how you can drip campaign them at one point. What you can do right away is to know that John Smith is looking in Brentwood, so you can add Brentwood, neighborhood or neighborhoods into the map, into the profile, and you can right away set a campaign, the monthly nurture or bi-weekly. Right away, depends how hot the lead is. And in addition to that, what you're going to do, that's why I said 10, okay? Because you can do it in 5 minutes, right? But why 10? Because what you want to do is to call every single person or connect with. If it's through social media, I use Instagram, I use Facebook, and of course text message first. If you can call the person or email the person, but one of those reaching out, like those 5 or 6 options, do it right away. And then you can ask a question, and by doing that, also add notes about the conversation, add tags, like this person lives currently in West LA, buyer, Brentwood, pre-qualified, attorney, whatever. The more tags, the better. So eventually, it's gonna be easier for you to manipulate the campaigns afterwards and how you want to do stuff with the system, because that's how KW is working, because it's very efficient. Okay, so 10 a day, it will take you between 1 hour to maybe hour and a half between all the put it in, call the person. If you really have a conversation, it can take 2 minutes. It can take maybe a longer conversation, depends. You can add maybe social media pieces. The more information, now is the time. Only 10 a day. Question?
So when you put the contact in, you do what you just said. Do you have to add the smart plan?
You don't have to, but I would say yes right away,
And
because
what smart plan is like a generic?
I just said right now, you can add, you need to put a neighborhood, wherever the person lives, or where they're looking to buy, to purchase or invest, and you're gonna activate the monthly nurture or the bi-weekly. There's nothing else for them to do. Try the first person, try on yourself. If you didn't get the email within 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, look at your spam or whatever, you have an issue, some glitch, send them an email. One of our agents, Scott over here, had the same issue maybe 2 days ago. He called them, figured it out, bam, it was fine. Other people didn't have issues, so just put yourself first as the person to get the information. And also, it's going to be good for you to see like how it comes and how it looks like and everything. So that's the first thing, 10 a day. Now, if you do basic math, if you do it on a daily basis, because you're not working for anybody besides yourself, 7 days a week, 10 a day, that's 70 a week, 52 weeks, right? Some people has less, some people has more, depends. That's 3,600 contacts. So a year from today, you should have at least 36 and 40 contacts in command. At least, you should have more. If you have 5,000, you really, and that like real contacts you actually interact with, you're mega. You have insane business. If you have a niche, some people in the industry have like run 6 clients. Okay, his income is over $1 million a year. So, but if you have that capacity or different price point or whatever, right, or different interaction, it's gonna get you to $1 million. Okay, so the simple math, simple philosophy, but the execution makes it different. So 10 a day, you're spending more time in line for Starbucks twice a day when you're thinking about it, okay, or hanging out with doing something else on social media or whatever. Nothing wrong with any of that, but it's a matter of choice, how proactive you want to be, and what's the best ROI on your time. Okay, your time is the most valuable asset, so make sure it's there. Last but not least, we have tons of things coming up, but Calabasas on Tuesday, we have a team meeting. It's going to be a pretty awesome meeting, and we have a new team player who's going to join us, and you want to meet her. And we have an FBI session right after about safety. Can we make sure that Long Beach we're also going to have access? If you can just broadcast that as well. That's going to be Tuesday at 11 a.m. Next month, I'm doing my annual business clinic seminar. Instead of November or December, it's going to be earlier this year. So at the beginning of the last quarter, it's going to be the 3rd week of October, Tuesday over here, Wednesday in Long Beach, and it's going to be about 2.5 hours long. It's going to be breaking down to business first, and then the second piece is going to be taxes and how to structure your business as a business. And the last piece is going to be about real estate, tools that will help you out to get more business. We coach you, small things. Some things are techie, some things are more on the person to person. So once again, about 2.5 hours more or less. We're going to provide like some, breakfast and coffee. So you'll know by next week the dates and block your times and everything. So you're going to make sure to be here. We are going to take RSVPs because we want to do a head count for the food, and we have limited space. So making sure that you're going to make it. Other questions? Anybody? No? Perfect. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Whoever wants to watch this, and let's, go make some money. Happy Friday.
Thank you.
Calabasas, we have happy hour today at 5:30 at the HK in Woodland Hills. So see you there. Bye, guys. Thank you.